My name is Marvina Jenkins. My diagnosis is chronic kidney disease, and I was diagnosed November of 2023. When I was told my kidneys were failing, I was in disbelief because I thought that if something that drastic was going on with my body, I would know. So the doctors tried to convince me, and then I was strong, saying no, this is not going to happen because that can't be happening to me. Um, got scared, and once once they kept coming, we have to get you ready, to get you set up, get the port put in. It had so many things coming at me, and still, as they're talking to me and telling me that this hasn't happened now, and I'm still saying no because I keep going back to the same thing. I'm just tired. It's not. It can't be my kidneys because I should be sick. And the doctor told me you are sick. My sister Lachey. And I say that because she just went full force with me. She took my diagnosis, looked it up. I can see her now. I'm just looking up everything, questioning along with Connie with the doctors, getting with the doctors trying to find out what they need to do for me. Um, while I was there, I stayed in the hospital about 15 days, give or take. Process was putting the port in, getting that done, starting dialysis, knowing what I needed to be, kind of what to eat, what kind of exercise, just what's going to help me get better. It was so foreign to her. She reached out to a friend of hers, and he was just just transplanted. So we had to sit back and wait a little minute. But once she got with him and started talking to him, and he just told her step by step what she needed to do when it came to my doctors. Once I left the hospital, when it came to food, when it came to dialysis, how we would go into the clinic. Once dialysis got set up, this was one thing after another. Appointments, how we had to organize these appointments and stay, keep going, just making sure I got to all my appointments. But she was my right hand. She was my right hand.
My name is Lachey Roach. Marvina Jenkins is my older sister. Um, my first step was to have a conversation with Marvina about what needed to be done for her health. Talking to the doctors. And then I have a really, really good friend named Craig who has a foundation, which we are here at the Get in Position Foundation. And I knew that at the time he was kind of going through it and he had just had his transplant. And he was a source of information for me. So that was the first person I reached out to. Actually, that was the only person I needed to reach out to because Craig jumped right in and he was extremely helpful, very knowledgeable. And no matter what it was, what time of day it was, we were able to reach out to Craig and get the information we needed or to figure out the next steps. And just the support in knowing that, things are going to be okay. Well, it gave me a sense of relief. Um, it allowed me to not worry as much because I knew I had a reliable source and not just, you Google a foundation and you call someone and you get some sort of mediocre information or support. No, I knew that I had 100% support and that Marvina would be okay in Craig's hands. Um, Craig was not just a foundation. He's more like family. So I was very trusting in allowing him to step in and pretty much guide Marvina through what she needed to go through because I didn't know.
Since that time of being diagnosed with chronic kidney disease, the Get in Position Foundation has helped me a lot because of knowledge. Every You have a question? Ask. Everything that, when I say knowledge, nutritionists, nephrologists, primary doctors, all of that. They tell you, they get us prepared to, when we go see them, what to ask. All the educational information that they give us. This organization has opened my eyes to, when it comes to chronic kidney disease, that I can go out and talk to other people, and I'll hear people say, "Oh, my cousin's on dialysis." Oh, okay. Are they, when they're in the clinics, are they getting to know their techs? Are they getting to know their charge nurse? Are they building that rapport with these people in the clinics? Because that's being, it's not even the nephrologist that you have to worry about, because you don't see them but once every other week sometimes. So your tech, your charge nurse, these are the people that you need to build that rapport with. These are the people, because, and your social worker, your nutritionist, these are the people that you see all the time, and you know they're supposed to keep up with your health.
Well, I would say it's done a lot, and that's just not having the exact words. Um, she's gotten pretty much everything she's needed, from mental support to see a post with Marvina in South Carolina. I believe she was in the hospital for something. And to see Craig standing there by her bedside was like, wow. They go through all of this. Like you think when you call someone for support, it's just that. It's a phone call. I'm gonna give you the information and then you kind of do what you gotta do with it, run with it, best of wishes. But the foundation has just been a stronghold, you know, 100% holding her hand from step by step. I was a little nervous in the beginning because after she moved back to South Carolina, I wasn't sure if she was truly going to follow through with what she needed to follow through with. Like, are you going to continue to eat right? It took her some time, right, to get comfortable in that position and then to know that she had not only myself, but Craig and the Get in Position Foundation. I think that helped her to understand that I have some support that I need. And the foundation was truly the backbone of that from there on. And when I talk to her, she sings praises about the foundation, you know? So I think that's been the caveat for her.
I would be lost, honestly, because like I told you, the knowledge that I'm gaining from the GIP is, I don't get it from me. I can't get it from anyplace else. And I have looked. I can honestly say I've did some research, and I don't get that out there. You just read little newsletters and things like that, but to have podcasts of people telling you, going talking about what they've been through, or uh, they got doctors and nephrologists and nutritionists to come on and talk to you about your health and things that you need to be doing. You can't get that anyplace else.
Giving and donating to the Get in Position Foundation not only means the world to her, but it means the world to me and the rest of our siblings. Because just to see the support that other people are willing to give, and after talking to Craig and knowing what the foundation or the funding, I would say, has really done to support his journey, it's important. It's really important. We don't necessarily hear, at least I'll say, I haven't necessarily heard a lot about people's kidney diseases or a foundation that support it. You hear about enough other, health issues and how they're supported because a lot of those may have some symptoms. So for someone to give in any capacity, no matter what it is you're able to give, is appreciated. It's needed. We need it, not just her. We need it as a family to be able to support her as well. So it means the world to her. It really does.
Sometimes I'm gonna say yes and no. Those who do the research will say yes. Okay. But there's some that some people just donate to a cause just because. And we appreciate that. But I want them to understand what they're doing is saving a life. They're help saving a life. Um, because without them and we, without them, we won't have as much as we have. You know, every dollar counts. I don't care how small, how big, and it's truly appreciated. Information, just to get the information out there. A lot of people don't know about chronic kidney disease compared to like heart disease or lung disease. They don't know about it. So if there was somebody to advocate for us and to get the word out, yes, it's well needed.
What would I say to individuals as it relates to their well being? Well, I would say get in position as it relates to your health. It's important. Yeah, be present about your health. Get in position.
I would like to tell them to get in position as it relates to their health.
The Get in Position Foundation's mission is to empower individuals living with kidney disease in underserved communities to take control of their health journey through education, counseling, and personalized support. Please support this purposeful cause and its participants by visiting www.getinposition21.org to learn more. Remember to get in position as it relates to your health.